Good morning, everyone. I am Bernhard Bernardino, and I am the one who will present to you the preparation of a lesson plan with assessment strategies. So, first, let us know what is a lesson plan with assessment strategies. So, it is a simple guide for creating an effective lesson plan with built in assessment tools. So, why do we need to create a lesson plan with assessment strategies? So here are some reasons on why do we need to include assessment strategies. So first is to let us know or to check if students understand the lesson. So basically, after a lesson, we should assess if the students really understood what have you had taught or you had discussed to them. So it is one way for us um, to know. Second is to measure learning at the end of the lesson. So it is like understanding the students if they understood the lesson. So to measure if they really understood the lesson. Last is to provide feedback to the students. So after an assessment strategies, after your assessment, so you can provide feedbacks to the students if or not they had learned your lessons. So let us proceed to the types of assessment strategies. So there are two types of assessment strategies, the formative and the summative. So the formative is you can observe this during the lesson. There are these are the types of formative assessment. So first is the questioning. So questioning you can ask the students mid during the lesson. So for example, you can ask the students if they had already experienced or um, they have an existing knowledge about the given lesson. So second is the observation. So you can let them observe first before the actual lesson. So the think pair share. So here it is the groupings, and last is the thumbs up or thumbs down. So you can this is basically you you will ask the students if um they ano ito? They understood the lesson. The second type of assessment strategies is the summative. So, the summative assessment, you can use this at the end of the lesson or after the lesson. So, an example is the quiz. So, a quiz, you can see the quiz or you can let the students answer a quiz after the lesson to gauge or to know to measure if they really understood the lesson. So another is the worksheet, the performance tasks. The, Here in performance task, you can make them an assignment, something like that. And lastly is the oral recitation. So sorry typo. So in oral recitation, you can ask the students if they really understood the lesson or um, if they have questions regarding your lesson. So here is the steps in preparing a lesson plan. So you must first set the learning objectives. Second is you must prepare your lesson materials. Third is the plan teaching procedures. Four is insert assessment strategies at each stage. And last is prepare closing or reflection activities. So here in set learning objectives, of course, you must first determine what will the students learn after your lesson. So an example is here. So the topic is the main idea, and supporting details. So there are two objectives. So the students must identify the main idea and identify the supporting details after the lesson. So second is prepare your lesson material. So it is important for a teacher to prepare a lesson plan so that the students can be motivated, and also it can add color to your lesson. The third is plan teaching procedure. So the teaching procedure, you can see this in a lesson plan wherein the hierarchy of the lesson or the step-by-step procedure is being made. So you must prepare that in a lesson plan. So fourth is the insert assessment strategies at each stage. So you must insert these types of assessment. It is not important for you to include all, but some of them must be so that you can create a more effective lesson plan. So last is the prepare your closing or reflection activity. So basically it is important for you so that after your lesson the students will have things to do even after your lesson so that they can easily memorize and understand the lesson even after your lesson is done. So here is an example of a lesson plan. So like what I've said earlier, the topic is the main idea and supporting details. So the objectives and assessment is you can create a formative, a questioning, observation, summative, worksheet, oral answers. So let us continue to the importance. So why do we need um to create a lesson plan with assessment? So this is the importance of it. So the importance for teachers and learners is first is it ensures the lessons are goal focused. So it can help you to teach in a step-by-step basis. So second is it supports different learning needs. So we all know that students are not equal in learning. So there are students that are or that excels in reading, that excels in discussion or experience. So you can gauge the students' needs for you to create a more successful or a more effective lesson plan. So it improves the students' performance. So and it helps the teachers evaluate and adjust instruction. So in conclusion, it is important for assessment strategies in a lesson plan to ensure that teaching is effective, measurable, and responsive to learners' needs. So a teacher must comply these steps and procedures so that it can your lesson plan and your lesson is more effective and measurable to students' needs. So that's all po. Thank you.